I'm depressed.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Time to suit up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Harry Potter Reviews as usual of Christian Hopkins.
Logan Wilson.
I'm depressed.
Depressed.
Jonah Morgan.
And today we're here to talk about the 7th Harry Potter movie with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Part Juan. Part death.
Literally.
Part death of death.
I really like this one.
I really like this one too.
I really like this one. It's good.
I'm depressed.
It's a good one. It's fun. Depression.
No, that movie was good.
Depression is fun.
That movie was good. Do we want to start with what bad there may be?
Yeah.
I'm going to just angle a little more.
Okay, we can nip it.
I'm not going to cut. Yeah. Keep going.
Well, it's going to look weird if you cut to a clip and it's a little bit different.
It's fine. I'll keep that in.
We'll be alright.
So.
What bad is there?
Yeah, we can nitpick a little bit here.
I will say
Minor.
the downtime in the middle is a little bit slow. It's good when
but
it comes.
quality.
It's quality, but it's a little bit slow.
Some really quality acting
But
moments.
It's a very big change from how Harry Potter movies typically
But
are.
I guess
everything
guess it makes sense with what's going to happen in the next one.
Yeah,
so
they
I'll give that a pass.
They're saving all the
definitely.
big stuff for next time.
I'll give that a pass. This just feels like it was. I mean, yeah, it was part one.
It's a part one.
This entire movie is leading up to the second one.
Yeah.
Right. This whole movie is a setup for the crap that's going to go down in the next one.
Yeah.
But it is a little slow. It can be a little tough to get through. Especially some of the middle scenes where it's just like Harry and Hermione for a bit, and they're just like dancing or whatever. Like, yeah,
it illustrates just how short Daniel Radcliffe really is.
Dude, he's so little. Every time I'm watching these movies, I'm like, holy crap, he's small. It's a little like passable when he's like younger, but in these, he's like an adult now.
Dude, going back
at least Daniel Radcliffe.
Going back and like whenever I'll probably rewatch these at like some point. Whenever I rewatch them, it's gonna be cool, like knowing what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, I mean, I know this just because of like I've been around these movies a lot. I know who cast the Patronus that Harry follows.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. There's gonna be tons of that if I go back and rewatch them. So
Right. For sure.
I honestly really don't think there's anything super major.
The middle stuff.
The middle does slow it down for me, but it doesn't like make
There are a couple. You pointed these out, Jonah. There's a couple goofy bits in this movie that don't fit. Like
whenever they all drink from their tea at the same time.
That wasn't too bad.
That's not too bad. But whenever what does Peter Pettigrew say?
He said something before like getting out.
Did he say uh-oh?
No,
something.
He was about to fall over and he said, ow.
Get out. No.
That was some Marvel
Get that
crap.
Marvel junk out of here. I'm sorry. It's not good when Marvel does it. It's not good when everybody else does it.
It didn't fit with the tone of this movie. It just...
I agree. The rest of the movie's dark as
Marvel, it fits with the tone.
Had good humor.
It fits with the tone.
Okay, thank you. Goodness. Yeah, like all that corny stuff, it's spreading like a wildfire. It's Marvel's fault.
I can probably keep going if I think hard enough. I gotta say,
I mean, it's an important movie. I think we gotta take a little bit longer on this than we have.
Yeah,
it is. It's a big movie. I don't want to say the pacing is off, but some of the stuff some of them are flashbacks. Some of them are
that was
things that are actively going on.
I got confused about that at one point because one of them was like a deep flashback,
like a way back
like 1920s flashback.
I think before that, actually.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so in Crimes of Grindelwald and like Fantastic Beasts, Voldemort is around.
Tom Riddle's around.
Yes, Tom. Okay,
He's
but
a kid.
See, that's so confusing. Because like it shows in that same flashback, it shows Grindelwald stealing the Elder Wand from Ollivander, and then in that same flashback, it also shows Voldemort interrogating
2 different times.
Interrogating.
There's present and a flashback.
And I'm like,
at the same time.
I'm like, Ollivander looks really old.
It's a little weird.
No, that's also a nitpick because it doesn't make clear because I thought that
it
those are happening
doesn't
at the same
make it
time.
very clear if you read the books. It does, but
yes, exactly. That's why I plan to read.
Shouldn't have to read the books to for the movie to make sense. So I can nitpick that a little bit.
That's why I plan on reading the books.
Yeah.
This is still really, really great.
That's why the Percy Jackson movies suck.
I mean, really.
I think a major thing about this movie to talk about is really, I think,
Depression.
aside from that, is the main 3 characters.
Good, fantastic, amazing.
I think that's like the primary
Incredible.
thing of this movie is the journey they're going on.
That-
I mean, the entire plot of this movie is especially
Horcrux searching.
Horcrux.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is.
The thing is,
There's treasure to be
while
found.
while the middle is slow for me, it's filled with good acting from
It is.
all
There's
three
a lot
of
of
them.
quality.
Yeah.
stuff.
Like, and Ron does the whole thing where he gets mad, but like it's acted so well.
Yeah.
that scene where the two of them are going off on each other, and he pulls the "Your parents are dead" card. Oh, that's good stuff.
Hey, your parents died. Like, I thought he was gonna say, I have people to lose, you don't. If he had like said something like that, I mean, that's basically what he said.
It is.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
it is what he said.
And then,
Hey, at least my parents aren't dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because the first part of Journey is getting the actual what's it called?
The
locket?
the
Locket.
slits
Yeah,
and
was
locket.
getting.
I
finding
think
the
that's
real
probably
locket.
one of the best parts of the movie is the
The-
Dolores getting it.
I was about to
Dolores
say,
getting stupefied.
because they figure out that the person who has the real locket
It's Dolores.
is Umbridge.
And I love how every single other character that wears that locket turns into like mean. Dolores doesn't change.
Yeah.
Dolores doesn't change. She's just the same.
Yeah. No, that was a good part where they used the polyjuice and break into the ministry.
And oh my god, that is probably the best part of the movie for me is those three actors that play.
They nailed the three of their
nailed it.
the mannerisms.
The
of
guy,
the
the guy that is like Harry, I forgot the like character's name, but the guy that Harry's supposed to be walks like him. He always looks like distressed.
Daniel Radcliffe does.
He always looks distressed. The guy that's supposed to be Ron looks like Nigel Thornberry for
He
one.
does look like Nigel Thornberry.
His eyes are always really wide, and then the girl that's Hermione, like, again, just looks distressed all the time.
Yeah.
Or confused,
Yes,
rather.
They nailed the mannerisms.
Their mannerism,
They really
their
do.
body acting, and their face acting is
They really nailed
is
the
A1
mannerisms.
actually, and I
Yeah.
think that's not talked about enough.
Yeah.
It's
That's
good.
incredible.
They did a really good job.
I think we also need to backtrack to the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
Because I
I'd
think-
say go through
because-
the movie.
Because
Yeah.
when we're talking about Hermione,
Oh,
I think
So sad.
she's put through the ringer.
She
So
is,
sad.
man. She, yeah.
From the first scene, she has
In the
herself to
fir-
make her parents forget
In the,
that she exists.
in the first 2 minutes of the movie, people cry.
Yeah. For sure.
People in theaters cry in the first
100%,
minute and a
yeah.
half.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, when? Like, it happens immediately.
It's one of the first things in the
First,
Yeah.
like, minute of and then she walks out, and there's a really good shot of her walking down the street by herself.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of stuff.
And at first, you don't realize what she's doing because she's like standing by her parents with like a mortified look on her face.
Because she holds
And then-
number
and
one,
then-
and you're like,
And then she says it,
Yeah.
and she's like, and you're like, why are you doing that? And then you see.
I
her
think they
disappear
do
from
a
all
good
the
job
pictures.
of showing that with all the photos leaving.
Instead of showing like, and they show her plenty of her reaction. They don't show the parents like a whole lot, which I like. I like how they show it
They just
through,
kinda show them, like,
through
a
the
scary
pictures,
face.
and
Yeah.
it's so
It's-
sad. Because there's a picture of all three of them, and then she disappears in the middle, and it's very sad.
Yep.
Hermione kind of just gets
But later she gets tortured.
the shit into the stick.
this might be like her best.
Yeah,
I mean,
later
this is all
she
their best
gets
performances,
tortured.
She
but
gets
I think
tortured, yeah.
We'll talk about that. But, I mean, yeah, Hermione is...
The entire
cool.
beginning of the movie with the Order escorting Harry to
That's really cool.
I was about to
what's
I-
called the Burrow.
Yeah.
Is that what they call
That's
it?
what they call it.
Why did they go there? It's the most obvious place you could be.
You
I
know, it is very
think.
obvious.
Is that what they do in the
'cause-
book? They go to the Burrow.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah,
so
it's
many
one of
people,
those-
so many people die, man.
Yeah.
Moody, I love Moody.
Moody
Moody dies.
dies,
I love
yeah.
Moody, and they do it like off, like an
Yeah,
off-screen thing.
off-screen.
And
But the amount of...
I will not lie. When I saw this in the theater as a kid, I cried when Hedwig died.
I think that's a
genuinely
really
cried.
good. That's a really good little tidbit. Is that's how they know
That's what gave
who's the
him
real
away,
Harry is
was
because
Hedwig.
Hedwig is protecting.
Yep.
Yeah. They did say that was what gave it away.
That's really.
I forgot about that. That caught me off guard.
Oh, one thing that I like Lupin. He's not in this movie.
Oh, I was about to say Lupin better be alright.
A little bit at the beginning. That's it. He's in the next
He's in
one.
a little bit. I like that he's in a
And
video.
after the
but I
wedding,
like
they're
Lupin.
all... But I think another big thing is the fact that
Dragons.
after the wedding, when Lupin whisks the three of them away, from that point on, they're on their own.
I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Whenever he whisked them away, I'm like, he better not die. That's what I said. I'm like, he better not die.
Yeah, let's say, because we don't see him after that.
You don't see him at
Yeah,
all.
the rest of that movie, they're on their own.
Yeah.
Just three of them.
And it really, that's another reason why I'm okay with the pacing, is just because this movie takes place over the course of several months.
Yeah.
Which I know that
Is it months or weeks?
It's months.
Because when Harry goes to
Because you don't.
Luke's
Because you have no idea how long. Like Ron leaves. You know, I have no idea how long they're alone.
Yeah.
when
Because Ron has like gotten a wand from a bounty hunter.
Snatchers. Yeah, he's been attacked by
Harry
snatchers.
said when they went to Luna's father that the wedding was a couple of months ago.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it does take place over quite some time.
and I mean, most Harry Potter movies take place over the course of a year. You feel this is taking place over the course.
This
of
is the
a while.
first movie that they're like, yeah, no, Harry, don't come to school.
Yeah.
They're like, no, don't, please,
For
God.
the first time. In
Yeah.
And this is the first and only time. The only time, because this is last year at Hogwarts, technically.
Yep.
Yeah.
it
Because
is.
even though it's part 1 and part 2, it's 1 year at Hogwarts. And
It is one year.
it's one book.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Big book. I want to read that. I want to read it.
But when they do eventually figure out the sword of Grindelwald, is that
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor, sorry.
Grindelwald. Opposite.
But when they figure out that sword's the only thing that can break a Horcrux, and that's when Ron comes back.
Because Dumbledore gives it to him,
Yeah,
like in his will.
but they have no idea where it is. Then they find it, and then they figure that's how they will destroy.
Oh my God!
Horcrux.
Because that's what he stabs.
The
He
basilisk.
stabs the basilisk with, and he stabs the book with.
With the tooth of the basilisk. And the basilisk was,
Makes sense.
Yep.
They briefly said that,
they
but
briefly talked about it. That
I
was the
zoned
whole.
out. Yeah,
Hermione was talking about the fang was
Makes
impregnated
sense.
with sword juices.
They were planning it.
Mm-hmm.
They planned it.
Well, I mean, it was
The book planned it,
series.
but
It's a book series.
J.K. Rowling planned it.
Yeah, good job. You weirdo.
You weirdo.
Yeah, good job, you weirdo.
You'll be canceled for
Yeah.
playing this game. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, we don't like J.K. Rowling around here.
I don't think anybody likes you.
Not anymore. No. Not anymore. Anyway.
Anywho.
Yeah, and that's another cool like thing, seeing that sword show up, because it just kind of like shows up.
It also shows up in a really cool scene with
That is a cool
that
scene.
Patronus, which is Lily's Patronus.
Yeah.
It's like a fawn because Harry's is a stag.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
And I know who casts it because I remember it from my childhood. Do you remember who cast it, Christian?
Nope.
And then Ron shows up. Ron becomes kind of a piece of poop, but like that's because of
He also had the Horcrux on.
that's because of the
Spent a
Horcrux
whole day in
and
it.
Rupert Grint. I see a bunch of people that don't like him, and I don't get
Really?
it. I really don't get it.
What for?
I don't know. Some people say he's ugly.
Well,
Shut up.
Is that a reason to hate someone?
No,
Like I said, I don't think so.
I love Rupert Grint.
He was great.
I think he's had the most character arc of the three of them. Not arc, but like growth.
Growth.
Yeah.
Because like Hermione and Harry, I think have always been good.
Yeah.
Ron has had down points.
He just doesn't.
They've all
have,
three had down points. Ron had the
he
lowest
doesn't
down
have as
points.
much content, really. He didn't
No,
get as
doesn't.
much.
But
quality
I think
content.
Rupert makes. I mean, he feels just as much of a character as like Hermione does because he does so good with that time that he's given.
He does.
Especially in this movie, he's not.
Kills it. Yeah.
He kills it. I mean, he's not in like as much of the movie as obviously like Hermione or Harry,
Yeah.
but he feels just as impactful because when he shows up, he's important.
But
But getting to the final sequence, that Draco's not in this movie barely at all, but when he's in it, it's really good. It's really well acted as
Yeah.
far as face acting goes because Harry's got this whole thing like where Hermione disguised him by hitting him in the face.
Yeah.
Which, come on.
Stupid. Yeah, it was a little stupid.
I'm
did
sure
the
they
book
explain it
so-
better in the book. I'm sure that they explain it better than his face is swelled up. But anyways, they're like, Draco is this Harry. And Draco looks him dead in the eye. You can without
He
saying,
knows.
not a word is said
You can
between
tell
the
he
two.
He doesn't say a
There's
word.
like a couple like back and forth like shots of them, and Draco's eyes change at one point. His face like
Good.
changes, and it's really
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
And Draco doesn't say a word.
And you can tell.
Draco wants to like protect him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
Because you can see early in the movie he really started.
Draco will
he
get
felt
more
bad
next
when
movie.
one
I'm
of
so
like the
glad.
Muggle teachers got killed, he was like Draco looked like he was traumatized.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can tell he. does
Yes,
not-
whenever Voldemort
doesn't want to be part of
kills
that.
that girl that
The-
works
the
for the
Muggle.
Ministry of Magic,
Yeah.
she studies Muggles.
Yeah.
Yes, he like flinches hard.
Yeah, you can really tell like throughout the past couple movies, Draco does not want to be involved in Voldemort's activities.
But if he said no, then his dad would probably kill him.
Yeah, for maybe not kill him.
Voldemort
would.
kill him.
Voldemort would.
Bellatrix would kill him.
Yeah, somebody would kill him.
Speaking of Bellatrix,
She's
Screw
prominent here.
off. Man, she tortures.
She takes. Well, first of all, a couple movies ago, she takes Sirius Black away from you.
She takes Neville.
Hate that.
She
the first one
she
did-
hurt my boy Neville.
Yeah.
She kills.
Poor
Yeah.
Neville.
How many people does she kill? She kills Neville's parents.
Probably more than that, but
She kills Sirius. Well,
Major
and then she
characters. Well, first, what she does is she tortures.
Hermione by writing mudblood in it with a knife.
Yeah. Again, you want to talk about
It's crazy.
acting?
Yeah.
Hermione looks so distraught. Like,
Bellatrix, Helen Bonham Carter's. As much as I hate Bellatrix, Helen Bonham Carter's a good actress.
Yeah.
yeah.
She acts like a crazed lunatic.
Which is what she is.
And you see, like,
She's like a dog.
you
That
can
has
see
like
that
babies.
Hermione, probably Emma Watson as well, was scared. Like,
No, Helen Bonham Carter can probably get freaky.
genuinely
Yeah.
freaky.
Can probably get scary.
And then especially when it gets to the carving and like
That's
Hermione's
the
just
thing, like-
screaming, and then you cut
That's
down
the thing.
to Harry and Ron in the dungeon, you can hear Hermione scream.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You don't hear it much, but like a lot of things with acting, like some of those emotions you see are pretty genuine sometimes because they put
She's
you.
probably terrible.
They put you in situations where it's like, dang, I know this is all fake, but like, kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like, and probably Helen Bonham Carter sold that. And,
No, Helen Bonham Carter, is a method actor.
Especially when you work with people who are method actors.
She stays in her character.
So throughout,
That's how she is.
just walking around the set.
Now,
she's like being weird.
Bellatrix probably not like as much as like Jared Leto.
I hope not.
She probably doesn't.
I hope
Act, but like on set, I've
She's
heard
probably-
she
The mannerisms stay the same.
Yes.
The creepiness,
Yes.
the voice. I mean, that probably stays the same.
But then when they escape, Dobby not only comes back into the movie earlier,
saves their lives.
saves their lives, but Bellatrix throws
As
a
soon as
knife
she
into
throws
that-
the knife, I'm like, oh, so Dobby's dead.
Oh, you immediately went and hid behind that chair. You didn't want to.
No, because if you look at all the people he's grabbed to like take with him, it's Harry, Ron, and Hermione. So
And there's that one teacher, the one tiny teacher.
Grip Hook, the goblin,
Yeah,
not teacher.
sorry, I don't mind
Teacher Flitwick.
Yeah,
No, but I'm like, oh, we don't care about Flitwick, and like these three are gonna die.
Yeah.
Dobby dead. And like I knew Dobby died, I just didn't know that it was in this movie.
I mean, Grip Hook.
Huh?
you said
Grip Hook.
Flitwick.
You said Flitwick.
It's Flitwick.
Oh,
It's
they're
your
small.
fault.
Oh, they're small, man.
No, I knew that Dobby died. I just forgot. I just didn't know it was in this movie.
Yeah,
So sad.
and then you have the very final shot.
Who cares about Iron Man dying? I care about Dobby dying.
But we have the very end of the movie with not only them giving Dobby a funeral without magic that Harry specifically requested,
And then
no
Voldemort,
magic,
and then Voldemort desecrating Dumbledore's grave.
to get the Elder
To
Wand,
get
which is
Elder
also,
Wand.
I think, the final thing we can talk about is the Deathly Hallows.
Cool.
That one, the story of like with that different kind of animation, which which was very reminiscent of like, at least to me, like Book of Life.
And there's in Resident Evil Village, the opening of it is like a storybook they're reading their kids, and it looks exactly like that.
I love that, like the way they did.
Yes,
story.
I
It
love
looks really
it.
good.
It's variety. It's artistic.
It's
It's
cool, and then
fantastic.
Hermione narrating it is cool.
Yeah, but telling that the three Deathly Hallows were things that we had seen
Things
before.
you'd seen,
We
yeah.
had Dumbledore's wand, or the Elder Wand.
The Elder Wand.
You had the Resurrection Stone,
Resurrection Stone. Yep. And then
which that was the Sorcerer's Stone, right?
No,
That,
different
that's
thing.
right.
It's inside of that
It's
ring
another
that Dumbledore
Different
wore,
thing, yeah,
and it's the reason why his hand is black.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because he wore it. Yeah, he wore it because his like sister and mother had they said that.
No, I don't think so.
They say it in the books. His sister and mother died, and he wears it like as like a reminder, I guess, because he doesn't actually want to bring them back because like dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
the final thing is actually, I think, one of the more prevalent ones was the invisibility cloak.
right that Dumbledore gives to
Which you
Harry.
realize Dumbledore had all
Dumbledore
three
had all
of
three of
them.
them. Yeah.
Dumbledore was, as Luna's dad says, the Master of Death.
Master of Death.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the movie, it's foreshadowed that Dumbledore's family probably wasn't as good of people as you thought they were.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say Albus was kind of the good one.
Yeah, like for instance, like Harry's dad was a good jerk.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, cinematography. The cinematography is
this movie's
A1.
beautiful. Yeah, this movie's beautiful.
That's the first thing
I wanted to mention that.
That's the first thing that I look at in a movie because I'm taking so many like media production
Right.
classes and doing that.
Yeah.
There's some of the for instance, the last shot, Voldemort using Elder Wand, call lightning,
Yeah.
and I literally
cut to
before
black,
it happened, I'm like,
You
that
said
better
cut
cut
to
to black, and
black,
it did, and that's so good.
No, there's
And instead of like a fade, that would fade would stupid.
The cinematography in this movie is incredible.
A1. There's one
And-
shot where he looks like Luke Skywalker even.
Yeah, I'm sure the budget for this movie was insane, but
Look it
for
up.
2010,
Yeah.
Oh,
The-
the movie's stunning.
movie's beautiful.
Even the first, like one of the first scenes that you see, which is like all the Death Eaters around that table.
Yeah.
That even looks good.
Yeah.
All like the set pieces and stuff.
Yeah, the set
Dude,
design, the lighting,
The
this movie's
costume
beautiful.
design,
The
yeah.
costume design. This movie is gorgeous to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's all.
Yeah, I think we're good here.
John, calm down.
What I give?
John, calm down.
John, calm down.
Yeah, John. Yeah, John.
Duh.
Classic John.
You did not hear the Harry Potter theme song the entire movie.
No, you did not hear Hedwig's theme.
You didn't hear the entire movie.
Hedwig's theme.
I noticed that you don't hear the iconic Harry Potter Hedwig's theme the entire movie. It's all new stuff, and it's so good.
Yeah, and it's great.
They probably thought, oh, Hedwig's dead. No more of that theme.
He doesn't recycle stuff, and it's
You
so
get it.
awesome,
You get it in
man.
the next movie. Like at the end is like a nostalgia thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. You guys score, Logan?
I think so.
I think I'll go.
We're gonna get to it.
Yep, I think so.
Give it
I
the
give
same
Goblet.
thing. Give it the same.
What did I give Goblet?
Interesting.
9 flat.
9 flat.
Yeah.
Nothing else is cracked 9.
We
besides-
gave Order 9.7.
Order, yeah. You also gave no. You gave Goblet, I think 9.2. You gave Azkaban 9 flat. I know for a fact.
Yes.
What did I give both of those?
You gave Azkaban 8.5 after
8.5,
8.7.
8.7.
Okay, yeah, I've got a number in my head. I like this number. It feels good.
Say the same number I'm thinking of.
So I really like this one. So far, it is almost one of my favorites.
I would say this is my second favorite so far.
Correct, that's how I'm feeling.
Jumped over Azkaban.
I really love this one. I
It's a long
really
movie.
love this one. It's pretty long for a part 1.
226.
226. Yeah. Really, there's not much majorly bad about this movie that I can say. Some of the downtime in the movie's a little slow,
But it's still well
but if
acted.
it's well acted,
It's
it's
well acted
really
where
it's
you
good
forget about
content.
all
The
this.
slow pacing helps.
Yeah, and then a couple issues with
Because
like
the next movie's breakneck.
yeah, a couple issues with the flashbacks combined with present
That's
day.
the only thing that I really have glaringly
It's a little
Yeah.
that's a little off-putting. So close.
I'm so happy I witnessed it again.
Yeah, but I have a number I like for this. I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. That number is 9.4. That is what I'm sticking with. I think that is a good placement for this.
Jumping right off that 9.4 as well.
Okay.
Interesting. Y'all gave it the same score and I didn't.
What
The number I was thinking was 9.5.
Okay. Yeah.
The number I was thinking, this is really good, man. I think the what really pushes it over the 9.4 trio is the cinematography of this movie. So good, man.
It's beautiful.
That's fair, yeah.
The cinematography and music, like, just if those two things aren't as good, this movie doesn't.
Oh, 100%.
This movie isn't.
100%. Yeah.
It's.
But I line up with you 9.4.
I'm depressed.
I'm
sad.
because that 9.4 is also what I give Azkaban. I would say I like it just as much, if not a tiny bit more than Azkaban.
I like more than Azkaban.
But
the only thing that really drags it back is the middle slow. Yes, it's like well acted, so it makes you forget about that a little bit, and then the whole like flashback stuff is a little bit what's the word, convoluted, confusing.
Yeah, I would say so.
But it's Harry Potter.
Yeah, but this is still a great movie. It's a great
Absolutely.
start to the end of this franchise.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for part 2.
Oh, I am. I know for a fact I am. Yeah, love this movie, and I'm sticking with a 9.4.
I'm sad.
Just intro's gonna be I'm depressed.
Dobby died.
So that is going to do it for our review of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Stay tuned for next time where we finish off this franchise, where we review the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
And we finish off this franchise literally as the game comes out for early access.
Correct.
Yeah.
Today is what is today?
The second.
The second.
Yeah,
It comes out early access in 5 days.
We usually record videos on Tuesdays, but
There was ice here.
Yeah,
we got some weather.
We had some Kentucky weather, so gotta love it. But I'm so excited to rewatch Part 2. I'm very excited, especially having like just watched all of these in this close succession. Because when I first watched this franchise, it was like it was longer gaps in between. I think not by much.
Do people had to wait a year, man?
Yeah.
People had to wait
a whole year.
It was less than a year. Wasn't
2011.
2010, 2011. It's probably a little bit less than a year.
I could swear I remember my mom saying it was a little less, but I could be wrong.
It was probably a little less than a year. I mean, I don't remember when exactly the month this was released, but
I feel like I remember Part 2 coming out in November of some year. I don't remember. Anyways,
it was 2011. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I know that. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Later, my pets.